January, thank you for chatting with us. As mentioned, this year's festival lineup is stacked. Can you tell us what we can expect to see this week?
Right. So the TKMF 2024 is a 3 nights festival with all Indigenous performers performing each night, and each night has 3 Indigenous acts performing on the world-class stage at the TD Music Hall at the iconic Massey Hall in Toronto. And this is the Tkaronto Music Festival, and it's been the 2nd year since the festival is coming back and presented to a live audience since the COVID. And so, audiences are still very excited to come together and see community in one place.
That's so great to hear. And the artists performing are not just big names in the Indigenous music scene, but the Canadian and international music scene as well. Do you think representation has changed in the music industry in the last few years?
Oh, the last few years, we are seeing a boom in Indigenous music and from the musicians themselves. We do have our rock stars now. Like, we do have our Jeremy Dutchers and our Alyssa P. Isaac, and of course the Tanya Tagaq, who have won the Polaris Prizes and the Juno Awards and so on and so forth. But there's so much more to showcase. And I think that's what makes this particular music festival such a unique and wonderful event, because it's giving an opportunity to those up-and-coming performers as well.
Yeah, for sure. Let's not forget about Nine Nose Res Kids and Sebastian Gaskin and Tia Wood as well. The Tkaronto Music Festival is about more than just the performances. What else happens over the 3 days?
Well, I mean, we do have an Indigenous vendors market happening, and I know we are kind of like inching towards the holiday season. And so if people want to get started on that holiday shopping, you can enjoy a well-curated vendor market of all Indigenous items over at 401 Richmond Street in the lower area of that building. And also, this is just a wonderful opportunity for, again, community to come together, not just Native music fans, but music fans in general. Because, I mean, we are kind of aware of the rock stars that are out there, but those who want to discover what's happening, what's new in the Native music scene, we get this opportunity. And all of the shenanigans that are going on and our collective grief that we've been experiencing, and this week in particular, a music festival is not a bad thing to attend. It's got that good medicine there for you.
Yeah, definitely talking about good medicine for sure. The first festival happened back in 2019. What do you think is behind its success all these years?
Well, I think that they stay with the focus of just Indigenous performers and really keeping their finger on the pulse of who is new and who is current and who is doing something really unique and wonderful that contributes to the Native music scene overall. And so the TKMF Productions, they are a small group of really passionate people who keep their ears to the rail in terms of what's happening in the Native music scene, but also on the industry side of things too. And that's what the other part of what this festival offers is these opportunities and panels and music sessions for musicians to learn from. So we're helping the artists too to come up in their own.
No, that's great to hear, and anything we can do to help our Indigenous artists will definitely be there. January Rogers, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you, Creason.